All right, so look, I know it's been a long time. Y'all haven't heard my voice or anything like that, but we've been hard working on the game. We took a small break to try something with, I forgot the name of the Fortnite engine, but we tried something with that. Don't ask, it was in, but hopefully we can recircle back to that someday. But more on that another time. All right. So one of the first things I've been focusing on is a general art pass. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world. Actually, it is. This is just what the Chat GPT script is saying. I'm gonna read it back anyway. But if we're planning to drop a demo sometime this year, I wanted to have a clear artistic direction or at least something pretty to look at. Because who wants to look at something that they're not gonna like? All right, first up we got Emo Kid. I've been dreading this. I'm not really used to this part of the art creation, but I've been teaching myself it with these past characters. As you can see, these characters have hair. So this is what old Emo Kid's hair looked like. I was just using like a polystrips brush inside of ZBrush, and it was just something to just get the shit out of ZBrush and on to the next thing. This is one of the things I've been dreading the most because, like I said, I'm not really familiar with hair, but with the past characters I've been doing, I feel a little more comfortable. So this is what the first pass is looking like currently. I think it's looking good. I mean, could it be better? Yes, but it's something. All right, so as you can see, I was a little bit inspired. I'm not even gonna say a little bit inspired, but I was inspired. Let me breathe. I was inspired by Marvel Rivals, and this is my attempt. I don't like it, to be honest. So we're gonna scrap that. So with the hair being like worked on, I thought it would be cool. Also, something to just do while doing other things. I'm lazy. Y'all understand later. I gave him a new fresh coat of paint. I think it's looking like something, but it's not finished. And it's the same for pretty much everybody that we have currently working in the game. You'll see. Here it is. Alright. I didn't stop there. Our first set of enemies got a little texture love too. More on them later. We're working on something with this. And while we're talking about old stuff, gotta show some new stuff too. Jay and I whipped up a couple of new enemies for testing. Nothing final, but they're already. You guys get that. They're, Also, apparently, two unnamed individuals were sick of seeing the purple chain gun, so I gave it a quick placeholder texture just to stop the complaints. You guys happy? While we were going, I dove into learning some new stuff around textures and shadow creation. Here's a second pass of some of the overlay materials you saw early on. One or two of them still are being reworked, so be nice. The first 5 are tied to elemental triggers, and then the last 2 are tied to 2 of the characters' alternates. I've also been playing around with VFX to help tie things together. Here's some of the explosions I've been working on. Just so you guys know, you guys are seeing this before the team, so you guys should feel special. You hear me? Well, they're gonna see it because I'm gonna get their approval first. Then we go from there. But you seen it first, regardless of like what I just said. And lastly, I've been testing some screen effects. These are super early, but here's a peek at what I've got so far. Alright, I want to give a shout out to Deshaun because he stopped me because he was being a little. We're not going to talk about it, but he was like, instead of purchasing the bundle that had the screen effects, try making it yourself. I didn't know where to go for this, but we figured it out, and it's like the first pass of doing screen effects. Guess that's all for now. If there's anything you guys want to see more in depth, or if you're really curious about the Fortnite experiment that we did, we could talk about it. But on my Twitch stream. So follow us at twitch.tv/Ken090 and Gigantomecca. Catch you guys next time.